There is nobody who's going to predict the exact price. And people ask me, what is my projection? What is my prediction? As if that's going to help you. It's not. Let's say up a lot. Do I think Bitcoin 3x's from here? Yes, almost without question. But for some reason, everybody gets messed up in this. Wait till the signals from the macro tell you, and then we'll see where the price is. My altcoins aren't. Just look at the chart. Look at the chart. Look at the chart. Look at the business cycle chart. Look at the dollar. Generally, it gives you all you need to know.
People often ask for projections to guide their decisions, but Real Vision CEO Raoul believes these forecasts usually aren't very helpful. Here's why. Historically, Bitcoin has tended to triple or more within 12 to 18 months after each key turning point. This pattern held true in 2012, 2016, and 2020, each time leading to new all-time highs as monetary expansion and market momentum aligned. This current cycle looks similar. The global M2 money supply is rising again, the US dollar index has fallen to 97, and bond yields are retreating. These are classic signs of easing liquidity, which typically drives capital into scarce, high-beta assets like Bitcoin. Yet many investors hesitate, distracted by noise, short-term volatility, or mainstream narratives that lag behind the actual data. As Pal and other macro analysts explain, by the time these signals become obvious, the price move is already well underway. Be sure to stay until the end of the video as Raoul breaks down exactly how these macro trends connect to Bitcoin's upside potential and why most investors are likely to miss out. Still paying taxes on your crypto gains? What if you didn't have to? With ITrust Capital, you can buy and sell crypto inside a tax-advantaged IRA, giving you a smarter way to grow your portfolio without worrying about capital gains tax. That's why they're the #1 crypto IRA platform in America, with billions in tax-advantaged transactions. There are multiple ways to fund your account. You can make a contribution, transfer an existing IRA, or roll over an old 401k or employer plan. You'll get access to a wide range of digital assets, low fees, and 24/7 trading, all backed by secure, one-to-one asset ownership with institutional-grade custody. And if you have questions, ITrust Capital offers 100% US-based customer support with real people ready to help. Click the link, use code DOSE7, and get your $100 funding bonus today. Start building your crypto wealth, tax-advantaged, with ITrust Capital.
Look at these. Just beautiful charts. Total market cap of crypto, excluding Bitcoin and ETH. Beautiful correction, beautiful. For some reason, this makes you all feel like shit. It doesn't to me. I like it because we've got the next phase to come. Everyone's like, we don't deserve it, won't get it. People don't think they're going to get nice things. You'll be fine. Next one. Total market cap and excluding top 5. This is real alts. Stunning chart. I mean, I don't know in what world this is not going to play out. We already think the cycle extends to 2026, at least to the first quarter. Let's see what the dollar does. We'll probably push it out for another quarter. Things will go higher than you expect.
This is how you buy and sell crypto the easy way, using eToro, one of the world's leading trading platforms. If you're new to crypto, eToro makes it super simple. Let me show you how I bought Solana in just a few taps. First, head to the search bar and type in Solana. Tap on it, then hit trade. I'm going to invest $10, that's the minimum. Now just hit buy and done. I now own Solana. Selling is just as easy. Go to portfolio, tap your Solana asset, then click close and confirm your sale. Super simple. That's how quick and beginner-friendly eToro is. But here's why I use eToro. Earn up to 4.3% interest on non-invested funds, 0% commission on stocks, and you can set up an account in just minutes. If you want to start your crypto journey, use my link in the description to sign up to eToro today and start trading.
That's my general consensus. Bitcoin dominance, rising wedge. I don't like when Julian, he put these together. I don't like it when he uses these spike charts. I would have just drawn it through that. Either way, I said here that I think it's put in the high. It then sneaks in a new high. I still think it's topping, and I think Bitcoin dominance collapses. When it collapses, it drives altcoin season. I know nobody believes in altcoin season, but over time, Bitcoin is less dominant. Why? Because people find use cases for other tokens over time. Interesting enough, this is before smart contracts were really a big thing. Smart contracts become a big thing. The market has a bear market. Smart contracts become a more important part of the ecosystem, as do new tokens such as Solana. And then we have the bear market where people just pile money into this. It's all driven by the business cycle. It's going to run. This is going to be the longest one ever because I can. Right. When banana? The most annoying question in the world, because we've given you, let's go back again, just to reiterate, you dim-witted ninnies, here's the chart. When banana, we said it was here. We said phase one correction, phase two, we're in the middle of it, because you've had this sideways move and your alts have gone down like this, and your alts are not at all-time highs, and Bitcoin is, you're losing your shit. I can't help you. You've got to understand the structure of markets. You've got to be able to take the volatility. And please, your asset allocation does matter, and you've probably got it wrong. And I've tried to help you with that too. Okay, altcoin season. Percentages of assets, excluding stablecoins, outperforming Bitcoin over a 90-day period. This is why you all feel like shit and you're getting salty as hell online with me, because when banana, your tokens aren't going up. Bitcoin maximalists are like, yeah, I'm in the middle of the bananas there, everything's fine, but you're not. So what this says is when it gets to these levels, it's oversold. And every banana zone that's happened to 2019, 2021, 2022, 23 are all driven when it gets oversold. So here we are with the M2 chart, with this chart, with the ISM. That's what a macro framework is and how.
Investor frustration often hits its peak just before the next market move begins. This isn't because the market is failing, but because most people don't realize where they are in the cycle. When altcoins are down and prices move sideways, many assume something is broken. However, this phase, where sentiment crashes and portfolio allocations feel off, is exactly what happens mid-cycle in a healthy market. Historical data confirms this. Similar patterns in 2019, 2021, 2022, and 2023 all marked local bottoms for altcoin performance. This disconnect usually stems from poor positioning and emotional decision-making. While Bitcoin may seem stable or even bullish, most other assets stay suppressed, leading many to believe the opportunity has passed. But when the market becomes this oversold relative to Bitcoin, it often sets the stage for a major rotation. Add rising global M2, weakening ISM data, and a falling dollar to the mix, and the macro environment starts to favor risk asset. What many see as stagnation is actually a structural reset. Those who lose patience during this phase often miss out on the full upside when the cycle picks back up.
Be a builder of your own framework. Be humble, and also be accepting that not everybody's going to be right. There is nobody who's going to predict the exact price. There will be somebody, but it won't be the person you're following. And people ask me, what is my projection? What is my prediction? Because of, as if that's going to help you. It's not. Let's say up a lot. Do I think Bitcoin 3x's from here? Yes, almost without question. But for some reason, everybody gets messed up in this. Wait till the signals from the macro tell you, and then we'll see where the price is. Yes, a global macro investor in pro macro, we do share some of that. GMI more so, because people are more responsible with price targets, and they're not targets. They're like, here's our contextualized understanding of where we think this thing could go, and here's 3 bands based on standard deviations. That's how I kind of think about the world. Okay, next chart. Bitcoin cycle top finder. There are people like, oh, it's hit its cycle top. Just block them because they're fucking morons. Bitcoin cycles. These are the cycles. I keep explaining this to you. When banana zone, told you when it started it over here. We had the correction zone. We explained the correction zone. The next thing we're in is this phase 2 of the banana zone before the correction. We're not there yet. We had a bit of sideways for a couple of weeks, and you guys lose your minds. I can't help you. Do you remember this chart? I keep bringing this chart up because you forget it. Immediately you look away and go, well, somebody else said the market's going to go down its tops, and somebody else said my altcoins aren't. Just look at the chart. Look at the chart. Look at the chart. Look at the business cycle chart. Look at the dollar. Generally, it gives you all you need to know. And everything else is noise. And you get so emotional about the noise. I get it. I get emotional too. My P&L goes up and down. I don't look at my P&L. I have no idea what it is. Zero idea. Literally zero. I haven't checked my P&L in 4 months. So I have no idea what it is. But I get bored when the market goes sideways. Engagement goes down. People aren't as fun. Then it goes down a bit more. And then people start getting really angry and salty and went banana and this and this and this. That's kind of a signal like we're towards the end of the thing. Don't let your emotions rule it. These things take time. The people who get really rich in crypto are in the space for a long time. They're not trading it. And you think that some bloke on Twitter who trades stuff is going to answer your questions. No. Time answers your questions. If you just did nothing, but you can't. I've told you this 100 times, and then you come back and go, well, I went down 80%, blah, blah, blah. Just, you need time. Compound returns take time. Did Warren Buffett trade his portfolio? No. I'm not calling myself Warren Buffett, even though I actually don't think he was as good as people say, but that's a different question. All I'm saying is, chill the fuck out.
Here's Raoul Pal with his latest crypto outlook. He emphasizes that the most important thing investors can do right now is build their own framework, rather than relying on predictions, chasing price targets, or jumping between influencers looking for certainty. No one can consistently or reliably call the exact market top or bottom. Even experienced macro analysts like Pal don't give fixed price target. They work with probabilities, ranges, and standard deviations, and that's the mindset most investors need to adopt. The real damage happens when people abandon this approach. One sideways week causes panic. One dip makes them think the cycle is over. But the cycle hasn't changed. The chart hasn't changed. The macro environment hasn't changed. What changes is sentiment, and that always happens during choppy periods. People ignore the bigger picture and signals, letting fear dictate their decisions, and then wonder why they're always late to the move. The truth is, those who achieve life-changing gains in crypto don't try to time perfect entries. They stay invested long enough to let compounding work its magic. They block out the noise, accept volatility, and trust their own framework. For more Daily Dose Crypto news, check out these 2 awesome videos on your screen. Click now and we will see you on the next video.